So I'll tell you what, my voice is feeling so much better in this episode compared to the previous couple. Let's get down to business. And of course, defeat the Huns or whatever we're doing in this game. I don't remember. We're going to Treviso. That's right. That's what we need to do. Also want to go back to the crossroads, but we're going to go to Treviso first. We're just going to go stomping around and bring her Belle with me. I like Lucanis. I really do. And she detonates Sundered, so I feel like this is a good combo to have at the moment. I don't know what it is about Lucanis exactly, other than him being like super suave. I like his accent. I just like having him around as a character. He's just a fun character for me. Which, when you're playing a party-based game where you are, I gotta meet Lucanis. Okay, whatever. When you're playing a party-based game, you're bringing a lot of companions along with you. You know what? It's really important to like the characters that you're bringing along on that journey. That's why Mass Effect is so good, is because...
I've been preoccupied.
I thought perhaps you were avoiding me.
I thought perhaps you wished to be avoided.
Don't mean to butt in. That was awkward. Yeah, anyways, it's why Mass Effect was so good. Like the first Mass Effect, Liara and Garrus are such cool companions. And yeah, you could like some of the other ones, maybe like Ash or what's his butt? I always forget his name. Or well, actually, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna roll that back. I think the only 3 cool characters that you're rolling with in Mass Effect 1 are Liara, Garrus, and Joker. And outside of that, the rest of them are kind of boring. But once Mass Effect 2 hits and you start getting that cast of characters expanded, like, it just gets so good. That's why Mass Effect is so good, is that cast of characters. And I feel like Lucanis is a character that is going to sit with me for a long time in Dragon Age. Like, he's not as good as Alistair. He's not as good as Morrigan, right? Those are like god tier companions that we're never gonna to reach that height again unless something miraculous happens in writing, because they were so well done and well voice acted. But like, you think of Inquisition and like, oh goodness, I don't know if I want to throw myself out in front of the bus on this one. I think Sarah is a great companion, even though people hate her because of the journey you go through with her. You know, like, you start that game hating her, and by the end, if you actually did all of her missions, you kind of unpack her a bit. And you're like, oh, this isn't just an obnoxious character. There's more depth here, and it's really well written. And it reminds me of Jack in Mass Effect. It's like, this is an obnoxious character that has depth if you would like to explore it. And Lucanis is kind of like Dorian, right? He's kind of this, one is obviously far more flamboyant than the other, but they are both these like suave characters, and they're so well written for who they are, and they clearly have a lot of depth to them that it is like, I think Lucanis is going to go down as one of the great Dragon Age companions. But this is me saying this now. We will revisit this in 20 episodes. We'll see how his story continues. Let's start his conversation.
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Dea. This is just too much right now.
I'll help however I can.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're such a dear. I hope these two are paying attention.
Dea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous? Fine. To business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes. Of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Ilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people?
These are good
what
questions.
What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
No, I am with him. Something is
I'm
now
not
fishy.
dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you. I'm handling it.
I don't like him now.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Andradea. Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
Why don't you have the ashes already? Something is up. I don't like this. He is acting strange.
Something's going on with him. I don't know what.
When he's not on the job, my cousin always has his head in the clouds.
Hilario can be a handful, but this, the only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next, and my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come, I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Is she not actually dead? And that's why he's like gonna go get the ashes,
Our
air
house owes
quotes.
you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
I barely know your cousin, and he already seems like trouble to me.
Yep.
Oh, he is. I've lost count of the times I've had to pull him out of the fire on the job.
He's a good assassin. Most jobs don't have as many fires as yours do. I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Thea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
I don't like that. Something's up with that. Ilario is fishy. I kind of noticed it when we were having coffee with him. I was like, something's up here. But I was like, I could just be like the acting. No, there's intentionally something there for you to be like, wait a second. Don't like that one bit. There's a chest over here. I can go get that. Defeat the champion. So unseal the path to deep sorrows. It's that one. Help the Crow scout. Find Dareth in the Drowned District. Okay, and we also got a beacon over there. I feel like I'm going to pop down over here. We'll go get that chest, and then we'll work our way over to that northernmost quest. Get that champion dead. Probably go from there, actually. I feel like that's probably the best route to take. I can now go up this. So we'll take a look for that chest. I bet you it's up here. Or maybe it's not. Oh, no, there's a ladder. Okay. Oh, I actually need to look at the mini-map more. This is a problem. It's a problem anytime I have something in the top right corner, like where this particular mini-map is. And I've mentioned it before, but like my, oh, the wrong button. My microphone kind of partially obscures that corner of my screen, so it's harder to see what exactly is going on. How do I get to this chest? I'm like so confused how I get to this stupid chest. Can I break this? No, okay. I can break those. If I pop out here, we can get onto the roof, okay. But where? Okay, maybe if I go down here. Yeah, that seems to be the case. This is where we came up on the other side. Okay.
Careful ahead.
Gold. What do you mean careful ahead? It's just a chest. Long coat, huh? Light armor. Ability damage, yeah. I'm noticing light armor definitely has more ability damage, and heavy armor definitely has more, whatchamacallit? Armor. And then I don't know why that word just like, it was just like, it didn't want to pop in my head. And then, the medium armor seems to have more like utility stuff, like critical hit chance and whatnot. I'm totally fine with that. I think that's an interesting way to go about doing that particular set of, like how the skills work for it. I like it. It's cool. I have no idea how to get up over to this other quest, I'm gonna be honest. So we're gonna walk up and around.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Lucanis, but how did the Venatori stick you with spite?
They fed me something. Like he was a parasite in uncooked meat.
You know, I spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on
there's some
seekers
baddies.
who are immune to demons.
Here, let's. Oh my goodness, the hitching is so bad sometimes. It's insane. Let's slow this down. Crap! Like, how can I play this game when it's this bad in this city? It's not this bad on most places, but in this particular city, it is this bad. I'm gonna let this guy just exist next to me for a second. Come on. These Canari are brutal. Toss this out. Start popping shots. Cool. Where's this other guy? No. Can't see past the smoke. It's too much. What? The rally around war banners. I didn't get to read the rest of that because it just immediately disappeared. Let's throw a bomb out. Get in there. It's like an assassin boy. Let's spend his points, shall we? F his skills, apparently. It's a funny button press for that. Okay, so we're going to give him enhanced damage. Oh, we can't do it in combat. Just give me a second.
You
Okay.
don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Lucanis.
Yeah, you
but
guys were just having that conversation, so blah, blah, blah. I know we didn't get to finish it because I interrupted you guys, but we got to get over here. Give him that. So enhanced damage duration from his adrenaline rush is now 25%. And then when activated, also grants precision, or when activated also grants deflect. What is deflect? Ignores the next impact received, resulting in no damage. It's pretty nice. And precision is your next charge or final attack on an enemy will be a critical. It's also really good, especially because this adrenaline is meant to be a damage thing. I think we just go all in on the damage part of it. I think that makes the most sense. Did I got that new chest piece, but that seems to be all that it was. Okay, fine.
how did the Venatori stick you with spite?
They
Yeah,
fed me
you guys
something.
can talk
Like he
about
was a
this again.
parasite in uncooked meat.
I have to do the champion, right? So I think we're headed towards more enemies, so they're probably
You
going to
know,
get interrupted
I
again.
spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on seekers who are immune.
What's this ring? 30 defense versus 10% weapon damage. I'm going to keep the 10% weapon. At the moment. That's the thing with like those weapon system, this gear system, which I actually find kind of fascinating, is it encourages you to swap between them in a way. Because sometimes you'll have one that's kind of, it's not like an immediate upgrade. It's more like a side grade. You're like, yeah, I could see using that. It might be kind of good. And what ends up happening is you get into a point where you get something that is a side grade, but then you get a second version of it, and so it upgrades it, and then you unlock that like second skill. And having two, you know, kind of side grady skills compared to one is obviously better. So it kind of encourages you to be swapping between them more frequently. And I like that a lot. I find that an interesting prospect for gear design. It's kind of like in Diablo, specifically in Diablo 3 and now in Diablo 4, you'd be sitting there.
The
Can I talk to this
Andam
guy?
hate mages. They've killed most of them. All I mean, definitely no mages left.
It's like you'll get like a piece of gear and you'll be like, ah, yes, we need to we need to be using this skill because it boosts the skill damage by like a stupid percent, like 200% or whatever. And then you'll get another one that'll be like, but this one boosts skill damage by like even more. Wow, it brought me over here. How the heck do I get over there then? Interesting. Maybe like that's a whole other way to go. Oh, I could go this way. I see. Can I now zipline it? Okay, cool. Okay, on that solves that. And so like you're encouraged to swap between gear and swap between builds, and I really like that. And I feel like Dragon Age is kind of leaning into that as well. Like I get something that, I don't know, gives me more ranged damage or critical point, what is that, weak point damage, stuff like that. And it kind of like encourages me to switch things up because like, yeah, I got this cool upgrade and it's like a good piece of loot. I think that's actually the sign of a healthy system. Oh, we got some. Oh, it's like slightly too far there. Oh my goodness. His hitching is so bad. How do I even play with this? Oh, yes, you know, a blight cyst just sitting here. Totally normal. Not crazy at all that exists. Okay. What am I gonna, oh my goodness, we got a big boy over there. I can't play like this. I can't. Not in this city. It seems like this city is far worse than the other ones were. Alright. Let's pop a shot at him. Wow, I almost just like slaughtered him with that one attack. I need, oh my goodness. I need to be killing the mages, for sure. Oh, is this demon supposed to be the thing? I think it is. Okay. Yep. Let's run, please. Ew. Holy crap. Throw that down. Kind of want to get it close so we can hit it with this. Cool. Oh my goodness. Hit with this. This demon is insane. Okay, let's run over here. It seems like the hitching got better. It's like as soon as I got rid of the ranged attackers, it got better. I wonder what's up with that. What is up with that? Why is it trying to help them problem solve what this issue is? It doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe it's like when abilities that I have not yet seen since loading into the game are like popping off. That it's like trying to play the animations or the shaders for them. Holy crap, that did so much damage. Alright. I need to be careful with this. Keep popping shots off and not getting laser beamed in the face. Go team. No, tab, please, thank you. Okay, yeah, we really need some combos. That's applying Sunder, that's detonating it. Go ahead and hit him with that, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh my goodness, we just figured it out. Why? Why is that the case? It's not like caching the abilities. So like when I... Huh. All right. I'm not going to focus on that for the rest of the fight. I got to actually focus on not dying. But that is very fascinating. Let's just keep running and shooting. I'll just run. Let him do that. I bomb him. Come on. Hey, buddy. I don't know how you fight this guy as a melee build. This guy's like very aggressive. Oh, wow. Laser beam. Thank you, Belle. Thank you for the heal. Okay, I'm gonna need another heal from you, please, and thank you. Oh, he doesn't have his heal equipped. Well, crap, I'm about to die then. Because I have bleeding and necrosis from something I have no idea what hit me with it. Hit with this, but it makes me immune for a second. Thank you. Throw that out. What's her heal? I can do it now. Thank you. And that puts a, does that put a heal over time on me? Why do I have bleeding and stuff? I'm like trying to figure out why I'm taking damage over time. It's very odd. Just got 12 seconds left on that. And I obviously don't have any heals. I need like a warrior that has taunt or something. Give me even just a brief moment of damage that I'm allowed to do. Throw that down there. Oh my goodness, this is absolute bullcrap. Yeah. I couldn't even get a chance to attack. And if I were in melee, even a parry wouldn't work because he's like doing big unparryable attacks. So I'm really curious how I'm supposed to get that done. Maybe I'm doing this too early. Where the hell am I? I'm up over here. Yeah, it seems like, okay, so it feels like the game is not caching specific abilities, and that's why it's hitching in combat like that. And so what happens is they go to cast it, and it's like calling. Now, my game is installed on a really fast SSD, so I'm not sure why this is the case, but it's like calling that ability animation and shaders, and it's loading that stuff in, and it's taking a second. It's hitching. That actually leads me to believe it might be a driver issue, so I may go explore redoing my drivers instead. Very fascinating. If you guys have any ideas on that one, let me know. Very fascinating. What is that? Ultimate full. Oh, it boosted my ultimate up. All right, don't kill the Blight Sis then, right? We learned that one. Yeah, it is. Anytime they cast a new ability that they have not casted yet. Fascinating. Very, very fascinating. All right, so I'm going to take that knowledge. I'm going to take that online. I'm going to see if anybody else has any ideas. Now that I know what I'm looking for. Technology is such a weird thing, isn't it? Oh, that guy just fell to his death. Cool. All right, we have a potion refill up there. Good to know. I'm just gonna keep popping shots off at him. Okay, down this way. Hit this. Oh my goodness, that laser beam. It's ridiculous. Go ahead and adrenaline rush me. Yo. That, like, instant critical is really nice. Why is that, like... So it's like whatever he's throwing at me, or hitting me with, is putting, like, a damage over time. That doesn't quite kill me, but is ridiculous. Yeah, I did. Thank you. How are you supposed to, like, damage him? I'm so confused how you're meant to, like, actually attack this guy. I just gotta keep throwing cooldowns out of it, feels like. Oh, he's level 25 too. Okay, that is also a thing I need to consider. Just gonna line of sight him. We're gonna play the pillar game. The pillar game is a game in which everybody else attacks him and does their thing, and I just sit here looking pretty. We need to actually target him. Yeah, that's a pretty big chunk of damage they did, you know? I think I may be better off if I can get some momentum using my volley on him. Because it is like a nice chunk of damage over time. Okay. Okay. Beamed in the face again. Oh my goodness. I do have my ultimate. We kind of pop that out. He almost is staggered. So we can almost pop a stagger on him. Okay, here we go. You do that and that again. Thank you guys. I'm gonna do it again. All right. Keep popping. Popping and locking. Goodness.
Get clear.
Got that stupid thing on me again. She's gonna try to heal me in a second, which I'm okay with, but I don't want to use that potion if I can avoid it. Alright. So she's got 7 seconds on the heal. That's fine. I'm just gonna play the avoid game. And there it goes. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Wait, how did that kill me? I feel like I could do this, but it also feels kind of BS. He just attacks so fast. Even if I was level 25. I'm going to come back to this. Not because I don't think I can do it. I think I obviously can. It's just going to take longer than I'm willing to commit at the moment. I feel like even if I was level 25, he still would be attacking way too fast. It feels a little ridiculous on that particular design for him. Right, we want to track this one. Thank you. Find Dareth in the Drowned District.
Even during an occupation, the market is still pretty busy.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time.
Yeah, you know what? It is a poppin' thing, because as I'm running through the city in a place I haven't been yet, and we're getting that stuttering, it's only once we're moving towards new areas. There's some kind of like weird calling going on with the loading that is not doing it very well. Very interesting. Okay, we'll give you that. Yeah, you need something. I'll give you something. Oh. What's this? There's some like big baddies over there. Okay. It wants to. Oh. I guess I'm going this way. This is where the quest is actually leading me, but there's a chest over here. Oh, no, it's not chest. It's momentum. Cool. This memento is the Writ of Free Commerce, a reproduction of the decree exempting Antiva trade from royal taxation. Municipal fees remain, but are rarely mentioned when merchants try to get similar writs passed in their home nations. Little extra bit of knowledge about Antiva. Is it worth knowing? That one probably not. Ooh, he got an upgrade. Yeah, we'll get him equipping that. That's the other thing, is like outside of using their big combo abilities, I've mentioned this before, it didn't really feel like they were doing much damage to that guy. Like in Dragon Age 1 through Inquisition, so in Origins through Inquisition, I felt like at any given point, I could back off. I could back my character off to like go do something different, to like, I don't know, do an objective kind of thing, like pull a lever or something like that. And it always felt like my companions could still kind of hold their own. Not that they were well off, you know, they would need my assistance and they would definitely need my direction, but that they would at least be able to kill things on their own.
Just here for the necessities. Might be a while before we get to eat.
This play's not doing well. I'll tell you what. Before I go do that mission, I just want to collect all this stuff. Because it's very clear that I'm missing out on a bunch of things. Is this a vendor? Interesting. And there is a quick travel point back over there somewhere, which is an interesting one. Is it up above? It must be. And that's actually kind of where it wants me to go. Maybe what I do is run up and around and check that out, rather than killing a bunch of Gennari that I may not have to kill at the moment. Oh, maybe not. Like, how do I get past this? Up here? Have I been this way before? I'm not recognizing most of this. That's the thing. Vendors?
This is where Viago told us to meet with Dareth, the crow investigating the butcher.
Right.
His cousin
Okay.
Jacobus should be here too.
Forgot about that.
I know of them. The only two left of their family.
Okay. Okay, that fast travel is now collected. It looks like it can break into here and go up. And just blow all that stuff up. I don't know what's so funny about just like rolling through a bunch of chests and stuff, but I enjoy it. All right, here's another memento. A celebration of life, thick and sweet, served by the sip. Tradition says, the more who partake, the greater the fortune. For no one is free until everyone is free. A red wine. What about the chest? Man, he is just getting all sorts of boosts. Attack my target deals 100% damage versus enemies at high health. I really need to be using attack my target. For a game that feels like it wants you to play more like an action RPG than a more tactical RPG, it does certainly feel like they have some mechanics like the attack my target that are relics of old design from Dragon Age, and yet they don't feel like they necessarily fit in average gameplay. But in gameplay where I'm doing that boss, you know, attack my target is probably not a bad thing to be using. So like, at what point do I figure out that hybrid gameplay, that whatever's going on there, is kind of how they want you to play? It's a weird one. It's definitely a weird one to me. Not in a bad way. It's just like, I gotta get used to that. I should be using attack my target on these guys too. On top of the boosts. Or not boosts, but yeah.
Don't worry.
Knock that down.
Taya and Viago sent us.
You're with Lucanis?
Alright, let's do that and that. We're gonna combo them.
Kill them! Kill the other!
I'm gonna throw this down. We're gonna get them.
They killed Dareth! They killed my cousin!
Is this like a ranged guy? What is? Hello.
They're weak on the left. Got them!
Yeah, break that armor down. This is cool. I love playing this game. It's so much fun. I'm the best staggered. There we go. Throw a bomb out. Blow him over. Shoot him in the crotch. Right in the groin. In the face. What's he doing? Is he staggered? No. He just knocked down or something. That was odd. Hit him with this. Nice. Blue pots are hidden throughout Thetis. They contain special tonic. Oh. Okay. Cool.
My cousin. They...
Get him out of there.
Please, you have to finish Dareth's contract. It's about the butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then, someone has to finish this for Dareth. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
Okay, cool. We did it. We freed him. What's this? Bloodstained note. Dareth, your lead panned out. We've more shadow work for you. The contract is in the usual place from Tia and Viago. Just follow the marks.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Taya and Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
I spotted something on the walls. Earlier, I mean.
Let's go look.
Yeah, let's go look. That's interesting. What's this? Oh, can he do a thing that we could get actually behind that wall? Using companion abilities with the Lyrium dagger. Companions can be called upon, blah, 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 even when they're not present in the party. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so I don't have to have them at all times. Okay, that's kind of a... Oh, that kind of sucks. But it makes more sense. The other way, it would feel kind of bad. You're like, oh crap, there's this one puzzle over here with this companion that I have to bring, but then I have to do this other one with this other companion right next to it. So you kind of gotta like go back and swap back and forth. But at the same time, I kind of like the way this is. It's a little bit more convenient. It's like, yeah, you could just, you get all of their stuff. Don't worry. Or do. Okay, let's see here. We just got a ring, right? Stagger. This one is weapon damage. That's a toughie. Skills. We leveled up, right? Yeah. So this will give us access to, where was it? These? I don't remember what I was going for. Remember, it's been like a week since I've played. Get 4% more damage per maximum arrow count. But is, oh, this is interesting. Okay, so is this total damage or arrow damage? Is it deal 4% more total damage per maximum arrow count? And our max arrow count is, we had 8, we're up to like 12, so let's do 4. So we're getting 16% extra damage. It's pretty cool, actually. I like that a lot. Hitting an enemy with a duration ability increases the existing infliction, or tool abilities deal 25% more damage to armor and barrier. That's pretty good. Bow damage plus 10, arrow regeneration plus 20, physical resistance. Yeah, some of these are like pretty good. What's this? Reeling bolt. Oh yeah, right, it's that one. You generate 2 additional momentum from arrow hits. The bonus is doubled when hitting an enemy's weak point. Damn, that's really good too. I kind of want to do that because we need that little bit extra momentum generation so we could do our Grain of Decay. That's a tough one. We're in a weird spot where like this sounds really good. It's a lot of extra percentile damage. I think I'm going to get that one. It also leads us up to get the lightning flask if I so choose. But we're just sitting here till level 20, really trying to get the Saboteur. I may respec after that and attempt to get, I don't know, to go deeper into the tree, the Saboteur tree. Right, where am I going from here? There's contract. Right. There's so many barrels, though. Give me all the barrels. You get quite a bit of gold from it. I feel like it's worth it to break it all. It's fun. Are you leaning on that one? You better not be, because I'm going to blow it up. Right, where were we going? Oh, I just saw that memento there. We're going like, goodness, way up over there. Holy crap. Okay, that's fine. Let me get this memento. We'll quick travel.
Perfectly thrown.
That's got to be Dareth's trail.
Here, let's do this. Coon on the Rocks, a recent downed district staple. Rum is matched with salt water and presumably seasonal parvulin fruit floated from a dreadnought hold, while Anthem are distracted by their own windy butcher. So, yeah, I feel like I'm just going to quick travel up here. It makes so much sense. Why not? Oh, also, that may have been the other... No, I guess it's up here, right? That's kind of nice that Belle was like, oh, yeah, I saw those marks earlier. Were they here earlier when I came through here?
That's got to be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
That'd be kind of cool if it was. It was like all a part of the level design.
Dareth's contract must be here somewhere.
Contract for a crow. The butcher of Treviso has employed a poisoner who manufactures comic. The recipient of this contract, Dareth, is charged with finding this game master, caster, whatever, in the garrison and ending him. The recipient is also to deal with the traitor who allowed the Anthem into the city, should this person become known. Should the recipient fall, their next of kin may claim this contract.
The butcher is making poison. Kamek.
Comic? That stuff gives you nightmares. Chips at your mind.
If I were the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Anton brought in a Kamek master to...
You guys can finish talking in a second. I got a memento to read. Sign of Shaper's Respite. Or Respite. The plague offering a... the plaque, sorry. The plaque offering a dwarven translation of directions and sites in Treviso, proving a common history of trade that once again predates official records of discovering places where people already live.
Mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further.
Yeah. Let's get this. Zip line over. And then from here, I guess we go back up.
We're growing demons and people? That's what was happening in the ossuary?
Zara was trying to get certain types of demons. Some are harder to summon than others, I guess. They were waiting for Spite to break out of my body like I was a cocoon for a moth.
I mean, I'm glad he didn't, but why didn't he?
We made a deal.
Yep. A deal with no bones. There were no bones in that deal. I don't understand why. Don't name it an ossuary. I'm never gonna let that go. I'm doubling down. I'm doubling down. Oh hey, we're here again.
Careful.
Knock knock.
Take them out, quick!
Surprise, mother truckers. I feel like I need to upgrade my daggers or swords or whatever they are. My swords. Goodness. Nearly 1,000 damage a shot. It's pretty good. Anything over there? No. Up, up, and away. I said up. Go, my man. Okay. These guys have the armor. Forgot about that. Need to start bashing and slashing. Pops a bomb there. Ooh, he's dead. I should do that more often. That's a fun ability. Oh, come on. There we go. Just like that. I tried to line it up. I figured he was going to get knocked back. I just didn't expect it was going to be that much. Look at all them. What? What's this guy doing? That was a really weird animation. Oh, can I go down there? Is there stuff down there? I don't know if there is. I don't see anything. But it's possible there is. Let's just go this way. Because there appears to be boxes. And you know what happens when you find boxes.
Let's find the Kamek master.
The comic master. Okay. That's a way to write that, I guess. What exactly does that mean? Probably some Kunari thing. Ooh, I can go out here. Anything on this? Go around. That's probably what we needed to do, but that's fine. Can I break through this stuff? Nope. Whee!
Trouble ahead.
Oh, it's you guys again.
You cannot forbid the crows.
Let's put this in. Let's interrupt them all. That is beautiful. Do it again. That feels like such a nice control ability once they have no armor. I love that. It is a great ability. Being able to get more momentum, I think, is going to be key. So I gotta keep an eye out for that one and try to remember that that ability is there for us to get. Man, Lucanis, you buddy, you're just getting super upgraded with a bunch of stuff. Detonating an overwhelming enemy, or an overwhelmed enemy applies bleeding. I like the necrotic explosion, but yeah, I mean that's not bad. I kind of feel like I'm not using the detonations enough. But hey, now that I realize it, you know. Can I break that one? Apparently not. I can break all these though. Very silly. It is very silly. All right. This is probably an open sesame, but can I come out here? Ooh. All right, now let's go. Is that stairs? Oh, that was a really weird animation walking through that door and then just like falling. It was very Looney Tunes. Like ran over a cliff and stood there like midair for a second. Ooh, a legendary rune. Ravage. Which one was that? 50% more damage versus health for 20 seconds. Oh, hell yeah. That is really good. Wow. I'll take it. Yeah, I already looked at your chest piece. Thank you. Just it keeps like trying to lead me to it. Like, hey, it's the thing to click on.
I have a will made flesh. So much flesh.
Oh, this is like a big boy. All right, we're gonna save here. Save game. Thank you. Yeah, cool. he's a big guy there. Oh, I have to jump off, don't I? All right, cool. Give him. Yikes. Okay. Put this down. Run in. Jump. Pop this.
I'm here on behalf of the crows. Poisoner.
Extra damage versus health.
You face the gift of the gods.
I see his weak point, but it's really hard to hit. Hey, buddy. It's like under his horns. It's really hard to hit. Hey, did they have this going? Let's do the detonation there.
We'll ask questions after it's dead.
Pop this. Pop that.
You can't let this thing out.
Oh, he's staggered. Get him.
It's done. The coming master's dead.
Thank goodness. Hate those things.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here.
This is fun. Oh, do I have to like...
That's
Sure.
the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
Okay, where does it want me to go? This is a locked door, it looks like. Use storeroom key, okay? Wait, can I... Is this the way I have to go? It's the other way and also an option. Is this weapon any better? You know what? It ain't bad. I like having the stagger on here, but we need to upgrade this thing then. Because it's got a lot of stagger. 51 extra. Damn. Fine, let's do it. I'm going to equip it. It's kind of a net on the stagger percentage. What? Why? Oh, I was like, we're trying to figure out why that statue sounded like it was glowing or had some kind of like pulsing thing. Turns out it's because it was the potion on the other side of the wall. Journal page in a shaky hand. The butcher rages. Someone has stolen the comic I made for him. I do not know who took it, nor is it my concern. I told him to have the human who betrayed the city investigate the matter. The butcher was not pleased, locked me in here, said I was changed. Let him find another comic master, right? I think that's how you pronounce that. I have fulfilled my role. The gods grant me another as a reaver of flesh.
Wait. This note says that wasn't all the comic. The butcher's angry because some went missing.
What? Who stole it?
No idea. But the note does mention the butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Taya and Viago need to know they were right.
Yeah, they do. Very interesting. Man, I'm loving this. Whoa. Crows. What's that? Oh, what's that? Again, big shiny noises. Should I sell stuff to the crows? I don't know. I think I should just focus on one of them.
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not. I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
They're circus criminals? A politician, I presume? Yeah, politician, I presume.
You're responsible for the city.
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the butcher.
He isn't the only enemy. Don't forget about the gods, or it involves gods and traitors. He isn't the only enemy.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antam, making them monsters.
And the butcher?
You two are right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them. One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
It's not unexpected.
I keep track of how many favors you owe me.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
Yeah, tell him who's boss. The crows were vindicated when the team's investigation confirmed a traitor helped the butcher to occupy Treviso. Troublingly, they also discovered that some comic was stolen from the butcher. The thief's identity is a mystery. Tia and Viago began planning their next steps against the Antim. Though for Jacobus, Dareth's cousin, the occupation cost is already too high. Nice. Man, I love this game. I'm having so much fun. The training of Jacobus and Jacobus the Prodigy. Please, I'm still having issues reading, but my voice is feeling like 100% better than it was. Please describe the Antim. Blade to the base of the horn at the ear, or up from behind between the ribs on the left, slash back of ankle to hobble to get targets in range. My family name is the last thing they hear. Please describe the Venatori. I don't care about the Venatori. Poison, I guess. Please describe the rest of the page is obscured by a series of angry scribbles and several horned heads with X's for eyes. Jacobus, knowing a potential target requires more than merely how you would kill them with blood in your own heart. That is not what contracts are. We will begin again when you have had time to grieve. I worry that you... Heir's instruction is obscured by more scribbles. Regarding the above, no doubt you and Viago have noticed that Jacobus has been gravely affected by losing his cousin. I would ask that in your roles as Talons, you consider how best to guide him and others who have felt similar losses. He shows immense promise, but left to fester in vengeance, he and others could soak the streets in even more needless bloodshed. That is not the goal of my teachings. Heir. I can dig it. Okay, it wants me to do some journaling. But honestly, I need to take a quick break over to Docktown. I feel like I want to go all in on one faction, and this is the faction that we get extra points with, right? So we want to go to the Shadow Dragons, and we would love to vendor everything here from now on, I think. I think that's my goal. That's what I'm going to do. Even if it means pop it in and...
The candle hop. They carry messages through the city.
Okay, message. Candle hop message. Curious about you, and you of us, other candle hops. Find, please.
Is this for us? Strange. Wants us to find more.
Some more messages here. Go back. Library update. Lorelei, the Shadow Dragon Fence. I thought Lorelei might be from Ferelden, from the way she called her assistant Pup, and how she seems to be just a little bit more interested in news about the South than most people I've met up here. During the Fifth Blight, Terrant and Loghain sold people from Denerim alienage to Vinter slavers to fund his war. Lorelei was one of those people. She doesn't want to talk about what happened, but it sounds like she joined the Shadows after they helped free her, in a rebellion they supported. Lorelei wears a little wood carving of Denerim's Venedal, Tree of the People. It's the one thing she kept from there. The slavers took everything else from Harding's notes on the Shadow Dragons. This is fascinating because our warden was from the Elven alienage in Denerim. Remember? So a little bit of a connection there, it seems.
Got some new supplies.
Still can't rank up. All right, let's sell valuables. Bunch of gold. Bunch of Shadow Dragon strength. We still need a lot more stuff, though. Can I buy anything from her? I can upgrade this dagger. Is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, it increases quite a bit, but based on like what I'm currently using, I don't know. I can upgrade some of her stuff. I can get this rune. All enemies within 10 meters are frozen. That sounds real good, doesn't it? I could upgrade this amulet. I could upgrade this ring. 10% final, agile, and charged attack damage. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that because we're currently wearing it, I believe. Nothing from that or from this, although I will take that memento. Mementos are key for me. I just need to keep taking all that I can.
Come back soon.
All right, one final thing. We're going to jump over to the lighthouse. And I want to see about upgrading some of my gear. I'm not sure about my weapons right now. What weapons I should be using, I don't know. But it would be nice to upgrade the workshop so that way I can upgrade them if I so choose. Maybe armor? I don't know. It's a weird one. We'll rank them up. Rank 4. Boom. All right, so this is my equipped stuff at the moment. I could upgrade this saber and my bow. Maybe I upgrade my bow. Increases the stagger. I feel like maybe I do. But I also want to upgrade that melee ability as we discussed, or melee weapon as we discussed earlier too, so we'll hit that. Cool. I could upgrade Lucanis' stuff. I mean, he's just kind of like rolling in it. He's rolling in the deep. I feel like that's a good idea to get his stuff all upgraded if I can. Oh, I'm missing whatever that thing is, whatever that, what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever it is, you know what I mean. Lucanis is probably going to want to talk to us. Oh, no, maybe not. Got these two nerds in there, though. All right. Cool. Where do I go next? Let's check the map real quick. What are we going to do next? We just have Gate of Deep Sorrows, which is that monster one, the big dude. So and this is Gate of Faded Glories and Echoes of the Past. I think I could do Echoes of the Past here in Arlithin for the next one, and then maybe we pop over to the Crossroads, do the faction and region stuff, and then we go to Docktown, do a study for Docktown, and then in-peace vigilance. I feel like that's probably the best way to do that.